It's
today?
3 a.m. Okay. This is going to be a good one.
I'm the morning person.
I'm not.
Well, it's the day of the trip, and Loretta's bossing me around. But there she is. She's just up in her mad rush now. So, anyway, we got most of it.
Taking our time. No rush. Are you just standing there?
This is very difficult. Yes, honey, I'm getting it. Getting the last few minutes things in the fridge, getting it ready to go. You can hear the dog's excitement is growing. She's going crazy out there. This dog's already saying, I'm ready to go.
Bugs are getting in here.
Yeah, we're getting moths in here because it's still dark outside. Don't forget your coffee. Oh. Well, we'll have to hook up the trailer.
Okay.
You have to have the running lights before that.
Okay.
I'm thinking it'll work because remember I did manage to get it connected, but it ain't gonna work until I have the running lights and everything on hooked up to the truck. So.
Okay, we're in the truck. We're getting ready to leave. We did all the checks on the camper. We have all 3 of the dogs. I wanted to leave them home. That's for the record because I just wanted to leave them home. One more time. It was Jeff's idea to bring all 3 dogs.
Well, for better or for worse, we're hooked up to the trailer, so this is going to be the very first time I've ever pulled one. We got the 3 fur babies back there making
His
noise.
idea.
Yeah. Great, yeah. Anyway, so we'll see what all we hit, what all we knock down. We're going to have fun, have an adventure later, and deal with it or skip down if we need to, if we do too much damage. But anyway.
Alrighty. Wish us luck.
Yeah.
Although by the time you're watching this, we'll either be dead or still alive.
Yeah.
We'll get back to you. We're on the road. On the road. Headed to Davis Mountain State Park. It is so early. It's like 5:19 a.m. Jeff would say the day's already half gone.
Yeah.
I should say I should still be in bed. And you can tell by the way I cannot make full and coherent sentences. But so far, it's going good.
All right, so we've driven about 15-20 miles. I'm just going to get out and make sure everything is good with the trailer. We kind of set it up in the dark. So anyway, it's probably a good idea. It seems like a safe, smart thing to do. So anyway, we're going to check it. You can see I've been pulling it. So getting a little more comfortable. So I was scared to death of it at first. So anyway, we'll walk through everything. Whoops. So making sure everything seems fine. The chains, I got everything up. It's plugged in. Battery's good. Cover's staying on. Everything is secured on there. Gonna come over here. The tires were all in the grass and everything, so just want to make sure all that seems good. Not too much heat coming from the tires. Make sure the doors are all shut good. Yep, that one I know will stay shut. Yep. I don't know which way is locked. We'll find out. I may be unlocking them now. But, you want to, kind of feel for the tires. Make sure they're slick. They got plenty of air. Just kind of make sure we're good before we hit the freeway. That one's good. That one's good. We did check the lights before we left. Everything was going good. So, looks like we're setting good. This thing sets way up in the air. I sure to sink it down, but luckily that's why you get the heavy duty truck. I just did my trailer check and everything, just make sure we're okay. We're gonna be getting on the road. We got it all hooked up. I'll give you an overview of the whole rig and setup and everything else. So anyway, that's the Miller RV adventure or journey, Miller Time RV journey rig that we're starting out with. Anyway, everything seems to be going smooth right now, so we'll see how it's going. The dogs are barking, so I know Loretta had a disclaimer video that she wanted to leave the dogs here. I wanted to take all 3 dogs, so they're in there whining and barking, and I don't know, I may have been wrong. We'll see.
Still at the rest stop. Jeff had to use the restroom, so we're hanging out here. Of course, Jeff had the dogs first, and I went to the restroom, and none of them would do their business. And then he walks off to go to the restroom, and that one decides to leave a poop string. As he's walking, he's laying turds. And I'm having to bend up, pick it up. Thank you, Andrew.
So I just took a little bit of, took care of some business in the restroom here at the rest area. And just so you see, this is a real nice rest area. Check this car out. Boy, that's an old one, isn't it? Look at that. Wow. But anyway, this is our first rest stop, and just thought I'd give you a look around. She's got all 3 of the babies outside. I came in the rest area to use the restroom, but you know, these kids, they'll just do their business right out there on the grass, so gotta kind of keep an eye on. Yeah, hope that didn't make you sick. Anyway, lots of areas, little picnic areas out here, and little playground. She should be somewhere out here with the babies. Ain't no telling. They're always out getting in trouble somewhere. I think I spotted her. Yep, that looks like the 3 babies.
All right, Jeff, so this is the first time that you are driving with such a large trailer or camper behind you. How do you feel?
I feel good. I think we made a good choice with the 2500. You know, we don't have any of the sway bars or anything hooked to it, so you can feel a little bit, but I'm glad we didn't go with like a 150 or something. I think it would have been a lot worse. This one seems to be pulling everything fine. We haven't had any problems. We got it hooked up, and so I was kind of scared to get out my first time, but everything's going pretty good. You know, you feel a little lunge and stuff on it, but I mean, it's still pretty controllable, and everything is.
So earlier when we first took off, we were talking about the fact that we were leaving while it was still dark, and that was a little stressful because you couldn't really see the lines on the side of the road beside the camper or things like that, but there wasn't as much traffic to worry about either. So and we haven't had to deal with a lot of traffic now. How's your stress level?
Yeah, it's pretty good. You know, I've done a little bit of driving, like driving close to the lines to see kind of where the trailer's hitting and you know, the thing, even though it sticks out a little wider than the car, I mean, it seems like the way you normally drive, the trailer is going to follow you kind of where you're going. We haven't had any, you know, it's pretty easy to keep in the lines and everything on this trailer, on the Cherokee. So it's pretty much like driving a truck, except you feel the little bit of lunge of the trailer, you know, especially when you're going up a hill or going down, or, you know, your speed changes, you know, but because you got that weight pushing against you, you can feel that a little. But once again, I think a 2500 was, for this particular trailer, a 2500 was a good choice to compromise on still getting some type of gas mileage and everything.